Hi all! Today we're going to talk about tourism on the beautiful island of St. Maarten. With this video we want to give you insights on what the state of tourism on St. Maarten is and how it can be made more sustainable. To start, we need to know something more about the island. St. Maarten is a beautiful island in the Caribbean Sea. The island is divided into two parts, one being part of the French Republic and the other being part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. St. Maarten is known for their beautiful beaches and therefore it is a beautiful location to visit.
This makes St. Maarten the perfect destination for tourists. In 2016, 2.2 million tourists visited the island. Because of the current policy, the amount of tourists will only become more and more over the coming years. Before the coronavirus struck, economic Arjen Alberts from the University of Amsterdam said that St. Maarten already reached the limits of the amount of tourists they can handle, which is called the carrying capacity. According to a well-known theory from tourism professor Richard Butler, called the tourism area life cycle, development of tourism is divided in 6 different phases. Looking at St. Maarten, tourism on the island is already well developed and has entered a phase of stagnation. The tourism sector is saturated. The carrying capacity has been reached. According to Butler, there are a couple of scenarios for the future, with phases of decline or rejuvenation of the sector as extremes. Welcoming even more tourists on the island will have negative effects on the environment as well as the inhabitants of St. Maarten and the quality of tourism itself. This concept is called over-tourism, which is not sustainable. If the government doesn't take action to make tourism on the island more durable and sustainable, St. Maarten will enter the worst scenario of Butler's theory, the phase of decline, which causes that tourism as it is right now isn't maintainable.
Based on this, tourism on St. Maarten has to become sustainable. But what is sustainable tourism? There are many ways to describe sustainable tourism, but we'll explain the 2 most important ones. Sustainable tourism is tourism in a form which can maintain its viability in an area for an undetermined period of time. So places that people often visit, such as the Niagara waterfalls, are more sustainable. The second definition is more about keeping the surroundings of the tourist area livable, but in a way that the area is able to develop successfully. This definition takes more account on the environment. But what can the government of St. Maarten do to make the tourism sector more sustainable? On the long term, they have to redesign the whole tourist sector in preparation for the future. This is because of different reasons, which are explained in our research. But now is the question, what can St. Maarten do in the near future to make the tourism more sustainable on the short term? The symptoms of over-tourism have to be reduced. We thought of 3 ideas that St. Maarten can do to achieve this on the short term. First of all, St. Maarten has really big problems with their waste management. To fix a part of this problem, we came up with 2 ideas. The first one is waste separation. This can be done by placing different recycled trash bins. The second one is the recycling of plastic to make sustainable houses. The second idea is a future-proof infrastructure. We thought of 2 ways this can be done. The first one is provide safe roads and a good infrastructure, and the second one is stimulate public transport and the use of bicycles. The last thing St. Maarten can do to make the tourism sector more sustainable is to change to more durable accommodations. This can be done by giving information to owners of accommodation on how to make it more sustainable. If this video triggers you to learn more about sustainable tourism on St. Maarten, we advise you to read our research. We hope you enjoyed our video and thank you for your consideration.